Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm going into Diamond City to, let's see, I was talking to, Valentine. I haven't played in a few weeks. I have been pretty busy. Oh, hello. Hi, Nat. I think she actually gave me one last time when I played, right before I saved, so there is a new paper out. I don't even think I read the last one that she gave me. What am I doing? I'm going to Valentine, yeah, getting a clue. Also, between last time and this time, I have played a little bit. No, I already look beautiful. Don't you bother me with that mess. Come on. Jeez. I have played a little bit in the meantime, but mostly in Sanctuary. Is it over this way or back that way? Yeah, it's here. God, everyone is just talking and talking. I'm trying to talk.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
Hey,
You
pal.
saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Metal detective delivery. At your service.
Metal detective delivery at your service.
Happy to be in a niche market, that's for sure. Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat.
We gonna defeat the Huns? Getting down to business. Let's do it.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Well, I was asleep for most of it. Let's see. My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean. We were in a vault when it happened. Cryogenic blah blah blah. A man and a woman didn't say much. Looking for my son Sean.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111.
He's really smiling about it.
It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
Dogmeat's interested too. You see his little head over there, just like, Oh, that clipping in the arm is really bugging me. Oh god, if anyone out there happens to be watching and knows some mod or some setting or anything that I can use to stop that, because I really like the Armorsmith
routine isn't getting us anywhere.
Yeah, I know, I'm thinking. I really like Armorsmith Extended, which adds in all the different armors you can put on over your armor, but the clipping.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
Maybe they want to harvest my organs. No, I know what they want, but in case anyone out there doesn't, I'm just going to play dumb.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers. But they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda.
Oh.
There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
The boogeyman of the Commonwealth. So I know who these people are, but in case you don't, I'm gonna ask around.
Who were the gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Yeah, they're a bunch of dinguses anyway.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Well, that really narrows it down.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth.
That's what I said.
Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows.
And pretend to
Worst
be
of all, no one
detectives.
knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
I want to find out more of his backstory. Like, I know some of it, but I never did his actual quest. Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you. That was almost the Futurama Nixon voice. Get that hippie out of the ring.
Get hit in the head? I can relate.
I know, you got chunks missing.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
They were wearing crazy outfits. Let's see. Low and rough voice, like sandpaper across your face. Oh, how descriptive. You're like a poet and you don't know it. The man that killed my wife had a handgun. One of them came right up to me, bald head scar on his left eye. Woman was dressed in a hazard suit. Well, I'm gonna go with...
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
Oh, well, the way he looked.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Well, he was carrying breakfast cereals. I'm sorry.
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Well, well, well. Looks like this is just coming together, doesn't it? Which one? He's still in town? Maybe it's another kid. Couldn't be Sean. Or, I'm sorry, there's no way it could be Sean. It's Sean, it has to be. So somehow.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Alright, let's get up and get going. We're gonna break into someone's house. Do I go with you? No. Yes, okay.
Hey, Valentine.
Come on. Kellogg's house ain't far.
Oh, I thought you were leading the way. Pardon me, dogmate. Pardon! Pardon! How? Forget I asked. Just do you.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Look at this crappy little shack up here. This shit shack. Got junk all outside. This is no place to raise a child.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you?
Alright.
If I can get this open.
I'll make a scene over here. So just like if someone's peeing behind a bush and you're trying to keep attention away from them.
To hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
He's keeping all his breakfast cereals in there. So if I didn't have master lock ability, would I still be able to get through here? Since he isn't able to, or does it just allow me to try because I have the ability? Oop, nope, a little bit back.
Nice.
Hey, hey, hey.
Let's take a look around.
Like,
Kellogg must
maybe
have left
next time
something
you're in my
behind.
house, I need to keep an eye on you good.
You might want to do that, Piper. What are we looking for? Looking at?
Seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're gonna get some kind of TARDIS or something where you walk in and it's enormous on the inside. You gotta think of physics, Valentine. You're a robot, you're smart, aren't you?
Did you check out that desk?
I have not. I'm gonna look at his corn. Ooh, and his tape. And I shouldn't be taking everything. That's just criminal behavior. You shouldn't
Something's not right.
steal,
Look for anything
even
out of
if it's
sorts.
not
Switch.
marked as owned. Is this where the kid slept? That's really terrible. Oh, there's more duct tape. There's other doodads. Oh man, I can't believe people would even consider stealing from someone who's not home. Piper's just relaxing. He doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, I know, I get it. Oh, look, there's a hidden button. Did he treat this like a store? Like he sat down behind here and people came in and he's just like, hello, welcome to Kellogg's breakfast cereals. Would you like the Cocoa Puffs?
That's one way to hide a room.
Everyone, yeah, pile on in. Yeah, get in. Jeez. Look at all this bullshit.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Oh, you're being a bit of a close talker, Nick.
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job.
Silent
Let
Park.
him have a whiff. See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I do want to take him on this quest, but I want to finish off Piper as well. To not finish her off like kill her, you know, obviously. I want to get her her perk. God, he looks like he's high or something. Look, whenever we get a little bit of light on his eye, he's just kind of like...
Waiting on you.
Yeah, I know, I get it. I'm trying to look at myself, look like I've been smoking a lot. Jeez. There it is. His eyes are just kind of like... give me some words of wisdom.
Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son. Then he's dangerous. but so are you.
Ooh.
You don't need to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
Oh, I ain't scared. Come with me, Nick.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
I want you. I want you, Nick. Piper, go to Sanctuary Hills. I've got a nice house. You can stay there. There are pictures of cats in my bedroom.
All right. Let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.